Mike's never had a problem with it. Never missed a beat in his life till today.
Great big nothing at all. Put it in the great.
G'day everyone, here we go, episode 2. We're going to join our friends from the RSL club for a rally against veteran suicide. We're going to go to Handlebar, Heaven, catch up with the guys and head out to Finch, Hatton to the RSL. Now I found out about this ride when I went into the Harley shop to get some work done on the Grey Ghost, and I saw the poster, sent the lads an email, and this is the result, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. I'm here with 40's representative, and he's going to explain to us what the event's all about. There you go, mate.
Yeah, good evening. I suppose a bit of history. Ravs was the brainchild of Wombat. He used to live up here and ride with us. It's not about a ride group or a ride club, it's about veterans helping veterans. So RAV stands for Rally Against Veteran Suicide. Most of us are RSL members. We accept anyone that's ex-Defence Force, current Defence Force, supporters of the Defence Force. We're just trying to raise the awareness of suicide within the veteran community and the defence community. We could carry on about statistics, but at the end of the day, one is one too many. And where we think it's just isolated veterans, that would be doing a disservice to what's actually happening in the community, because we talk about a pandemic at the moment, and the real crisis in our community is suicide at any level, whether they be children, young adults lost in trying to find their way. We've got people out over the hill and mines, struggling every day, and the real pandemic in society at the moment is suicide. And if we can raise awareness of that, and save one person, we've done something for the community. People can get involved is go along, support your local RSLs. If you see an event out there that is focused on suicide, get in behind it and support it, because it could be one of your loved ones that's crying out for help, and they just need that right, point in the right direction to get them on the right track.
Exactly. And RSLs are a great spot. Always got cold beer, good food, and good people to have a chat with.
Unfortunately, the RSL in Mackay shut down some time ago. Finch Hatton is the only RSL currently active where you can go and have a beer. There's a lot of RSL sub-branches, but none have a place where we can hang our hat and call home. So Ken Higgins, the president of Mackay RSL, is working tirelessly in the background to hopefully get an RSL re-established.
Oh, that would be excellent. So what's happening today? Where are we going, mate? What are we going to do?
Hopefully people start rocking up at about 11 o'clock, and we're going to register everyone. We'll get everyone together and let them know the ride route for the day. We'll head out of here, we'll go a bit of a lap on the southwest side of the coin, and head out to Finch Hatton RSL.
Excellent. So how can the general public get behind you guys and be notified of these events and attend?
We run a Facebook page. Most of us older veterans probably aren't too savvy with some of the IT stuff that people use nowadays, but we're getting better and smarter at it.
Okay, and when we get out there tonight, I know there's camping, entertainment.
Yep, we've got a good band coming up from Foster Point. They do a lot of good work up there. They actually help troubled kids, introduce them to music and put them together for the band. So that's a really good support. That's why we've got them there. We've got a bit of jumping castle and some fun games for the kids. So we're trying to keep it family orientated as well.
Oh, excellent. All right.
No worries. Well, I'm looking forward to the ride, and I'm looking forward to having a beer with you when we get there, mate.
Yep.
Thanks very much,
Great
Bondi.
day. Cheers, mate.
Excellent. Thanks, buddy.
'Cause I'll come running where you call.
More onion and sausage. All right, mate. I like a bit of sausage with the onion.
What sauce would you like?
Tomato sauce, please, mate. Going down.
Wednesday and Friday, this Bricky Van thing goes to the Vinnies in town,
Yeah.
next to Orange Sky,
Yeah.
and they do a breakfast for the homeless
Alright.
every Thursday and Friday. I don't get involved.
I can't cross the great divide. I've got nothing at all.
He charged across the yard at me. I jumped behind a post. Made it just in time, I thought. I should have said almost. A horn came round that flaming post and hooked me fair and square. Threw me like a bag of chaff, straight up in the air. Now getting tossed up by a bull, it doesn't hurt to go. But waiting for me to return was Satan's son below. He drove his horn into me groin, another in me leg. And as I headed back to earth, I thought, I'll just play dead. But he wasn't into playing games. His anger had just grown. Seems as though he wanted to wear me dry as a flaming bone. He rammed his head upon my chest, that spawn of Satan's son. Broke every rib that I possessed. Well, all me ribs bar one. Broke me shoulder, caved me lung, ripped me shirt in two. Tore me flaming coat to pieces, and it was nearly new. And as I lay defeated, mangled, broken and alone, the son of Satan doned me trophy, the dry as a flaming bone. He strutted to his girlfriend, and she was most impressed. Seemed she was quite taken by the way that he was dressed. Well, then I crawled to Molly, busted, bested and alone, pushed me come and save me beacon, and headed back for home. Then up along the lonely track come a copper I could kiss. He said, have you been drinking, sir? You'd better blow in this. Well, then he called a cop chopper when he waved it down. They put me on a stretcher and flew me into town. Now, I don't remember much from there, but I woke up in a bed with a doctor saying to me, you're a lucky man, you really should be dead. While up there in the Timbra, where the scrub bulls call it home, the trophy for the winner is as dry as a flaming bone. Thank you.
All right, yeah, Lisa, how you going?
Good, thanks.
Hey,
How are you?
so you're out here at Ravs. How did you get involved in all this?
Would have been a couple of months ago. We played at the Christmas in July. It was. So that's where we came about to meet these guys. That's where they saw the two youth bands playing as well. They loved us and they wanted us to come back for the veteran suicide awareness.
And here we are in Finch, Hatton, you know, out in the bush.
Yep.
Had a fantastic night. You know, it's been awesome. And you know, so what's the motivation behind all of this for the kids?
It started off originally with, so I've got a musically talented family. All the kids have all gone through and like done the bass, played bass, guitar, drums, and vocals. So they started a band of their own, and just we had such good reaction from the crowd. So I thought I wouldn't mind starting a few more off. I'm an advocate for mental health. I've had depression and I still do have bouts of it, but I've learned to manage it, and I think it's very, very important awareness. So I've started a not-for-profit organisation called Music Evolution Project, and that is a health-related music program. So we've got kids like all these kids out in the community. I don't care whether they can play an instrument or not. We bring them in, we find their talent, and then we're going to push them out and get them on a path that leads to a professional career in the music industry. It's happening for Electric Cherry and Scarlet's Web. So they're here right now doing it. They're playing at the Early Beach Arts Festival and supporting Bass Coat next weekend. So I'm really excited.
But North Queensland is a great area for kids and sports and other activities. And we've all had to start somewhere. Can they actually find out where the kids are playing and go along and support the kids?
Facebook for Scarlet's Web and Electric Cherry. So Electric Cherry is ELECTRIK, Cherry. And you can find them on their Facebook page. You can see the events. They've got a few booked into their calendar for the rest of the year, which is really good. And I'm smashing the funding for Music Evolution Project.
Yeah, so no, it's wonderful. I really applaud you for this.
Oh,
That's great, and I've had a wonderful night here. As my friend said to me tonight, it's the first time she's heard live music in 18 months.
yeah.
So yeah, it's just great. Live music is always better than a DJ.
Yes,
so,
definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome, mate. Yeah,
Pathways.
yeah, we need kids out there. We need mentors. Look, seeing those kids out there playing tonight, they're playing. They're not out in the streets.
No, and that's
They're not stealing cars.
That's exactly
They're not
right.
around their mates' place smoking bongs. They're out there having a go.
Yep.
And it's just like when we were kids, running around the bush, building cubby houses and slingshots and playing
smoking
footy.
bongs. No, not me.
Not me, no.
I'm born to be mild. I can tell you. I used to be wild. Now I'm born to be mild. I've completely changed.
No, but that's what we need. We need the kids. Like, do you remember the police youth clubs? You know, like when I grew up, the police youth clubs was a place to go where they taught you boxing. You could play basketball, ping pong, snooker, and the local police were fairly heavily involved in that.
Yeah.
And I don't see that as much today as when I grew up.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see more of that community involvement of strong leadership.
Yes. Well.
You know, we need strong leadership, whether, you know, people that have, right, you know, this is right and that's wrong. And, you know, then you teach it down the line.
Yeah.
Everybody has their wild times, and, you know, you've got to have your tolerance for people as well.
That's right.
But you got to cut people off that are bad news as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I think my band is
All right.
trying to tell me something by turning
Anyway.
all the music off.
Yeah, that's right. But Lisa, that was wonderful. Thank you very much.
It's fucked up. Here we are at Mackay Harley dealership. After bragging how this bike never breaks down, the speedo shit itself again, the odometer. Now the reason why that's important on this bike is it doesn't have a fuel gauge, so I watch this odometer. When I hit 200 k's, I get fuel. Not a big deal, just an inconvenience and a pain in the ass to start the trip. It broke. I think I colourfully said it. Fucked. Boys at Mackay Harley, big shout out to them. Ordered the part, shipped it up to Townsville for me. Along the ride, get them to fix the bike for me. Come along and join the revolution. We head off to the Kickstarter Saloon in the foothills of Sharina to catch up with Des and Angry, a great young local act. After that, we're going to continue our journey. starting with Early Beach and then heading up to Townsville. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to our channel, also follow the links to our great merchandise.